Well, we're going to do a review on this DNA motoring radiator. I put it in there last night, and I messed up when I ordered it. I forgot my the radiator support in my car is for a new Edge. It's out of a '04, so that makes the radiator a little bit different. So I kind of forgot about that, and I had to fab up a couple brackets for the upper mounts and for the fan. But it was no big deal. I mean, it was real easy. The radiator actually fits perfect. It fits great. And I'll show you guys what I had to do. But if you order the one for your car, the right one for it, I don't think uh, fitting the radiator, mounting it, or anything will be an issue. I only had a little issue with mine because, like I said, my my radiator, my car's a '98. My radiator support is out of an '04. So that's where I ran into a couple little issues with it. I mean, it's a total complete mistake on my part. But I want to show you real quick what I did to get mine in, and I'm thrilled with this radiator. I mean, it it looks good. It fits real good in the car. I mean, it was a good buy for 100 and I don't even think I had $130 in it. To be honest with you, I'd have to look to see the exact price. I think it was like $128, but it fits perfect. Now I'll show you real quick what I had to do to get it to work in mine. I mean, if you order the right one for your car, you probably ain't gonna have to do nothing. I mean, don't quote me on it. I don't know because, like I said, I goofed up and ordered the wrong one. But I'll show you what I did to make it work. As you see on this left side, I don't know. You probably really can't see because of the battery. Yeah, you really can't see in there. But I had to move it over. This bracket right here, this mounting bracket, is supposed to be bolted clear over here. The original radiator has like an extension that comes out on it that mounts it right here. I just moved it over, drilled a couple new holes, mounted it up. I did have to notch it out to clear my uh, aluminum expansion tank. If you have the stock tank, I don't think you'll have to worry about it. Because the aluminum one is a little bit bigger in dimension than the stock, but not by much. So you may have to do that. You may not have to. I don't know. I had to do it on mine, but I don't. You may not have to do it with a stock tank. Now on this side, all I did was this ear right here, this little tab, is supposed to be in this hole, and then the hole that I got the tab in is supposed to be the bolt hole. I had to move it over. I just put the tab in the bolt hole and then just made a new bolt hole. What I'm actually don't, I know you guys are going to frown on the self-tapping bolt, but I'm going to put a nut cert in it. I'm all out of nut certs, but I ordered some more when they come in. I'm going to drill it out, put a nut cert in it, and like a quarter 20 bolt in there. And what I did here was I cut the bracket in half. I cut the bracket in half and then slid it together and then drilled it and bolted the bracket together. Just I had to shorten it up a little bit. And as far as the fan, I broke this tab off. That's supposed to go in this threaded bung. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this threaded bung right here. There's supposed to be a plastic ear that comes off and bolts right there. Well, I broke it off when I was taking the old radiator when I was taking the car apart, when I was removing the old radiator, I actually broke that ear off. But what I had to do, get you down here, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but I had an old chrome license plate. I just made a couple brackets, drilled a couple holes in it, using the existing hole that was already in the top of the radiator, and drilled a hole in the fan shroud, and bolted it up. And yeah, you're not going to be able to see the other side. I done the same thing on the other side, but you're not going to see it because of the expansion tanks in the way. Better tighten that cap up. I loosened it up. I was checking the coolant in it, and that was it. I mean, it was real simple, real easy. Like, problem to overcome. You may not have to do it on yours. You may have to. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't know what you'll have to do on one that, like, is for the year of the car. You may have to re-engineer the brackets a little bit like I did. You may not have to. Don't quote me on it. I had to do it on mine, and I'm assuming it's because the radiator is a different year than the radiator support. So, I mean, I don't know what you guys will have to do to put it in the right year car. As far as like the expansion tank goes, I mean, it fit perfect. It fit great. No issues there. But time will tell. I mean, $400 for like an SVE or a cold case or a Mishimoto or whatever, a Griffin, whatever you got, or $128 on eBay for pretty much the same identical thing. I saved what, $350. We can use that to buy something else. Cheap parts, I mean, they're good if you buy the right ones. If you guys pay attention to what you're looking for, take your time, read the reviews on them. Read the reviews, do your research on a cheap part. You can save money and buy a good quality piece, but you just got to spend a little bit of time and do your homework on it. I mean, for this, back around, for the power steering reservoir, the expansion tank, and the radiator, I got them all from DNA Motoring, and I bet I bought them all at separate times, but I probably got, I want to say, let's see, 50, probably $300 in all of it. Do your research. That's all I got to say. Later on.